Welcome to All Aboard. My name's Tom, I'm your host, and this is the show where I travel across the Midlands by train, tram and Midland Metro. Today, we're looking at the Birmingham City extension of the Midland Metro. The Metro, which travels from Grand Central where we are, all the way through to Wolverhampton, involves both street and dedicated track running. Now, here on All Aboard, we don't want to bother with the Metro and the track. We're more interested in one thing and one thing only: Metro in city. Grand Central, not the quietest of places as you can imagine, situated on the Birmingham's New Street Station, well on top of even. But it's also the home of one of the Midlands' most useful pieces of transport. Originally opened in 1999, the Midland Metro, as it was owned by National Express and partners, shuttling between Snow Hill Station in Birmingham all the way through to Wolverhampton. The trams nowadays on the line aren't even the original trams. Back in 2015, the trams on the line were replaced by the Urbus 3. The original ones being the T69 tram were very unreliable. In fact, had quite a few problems.
Arriving from Wolverhampton, this was the very last service operated by a T69. A nostalgic trip may be, but most passengers travelling today were happy to see the back of them.
The new ones are much more spacious, they're better for busy times.
This one is old, and this new one is better.
There's more room on them, but the seats on these ones are a lot better.
Built in Naples in the late 1990s, in the early days the trams weren't very reliable, with engineers describing electrical wiring as being more like spaghetti. And making them more reliable happened here at the Metro depot in Wednesbury. Anthony Beard is one of those who's kept them going.
Most of it was like a lack of spares off the Italians. We got a lot of our parts from local engineering companies. As soon as we got them, we started to get on top of them.
These old Italian trams are certainly showing their age. If you look closely, you can see a few bits of rust, but they've served us well. Each of these has travelled around 1 million miles, shuttling backwards and forwards between Wolverhampton and Birmingham, but they're now being replaced by these ultra-modern Spanish trams, which promise a new era for tram travel here in the West Midlands. More modern, more reliable, and hopefully in the future it'll mean many more passengers.
Of course, though, the extension was running late with the opening. Eventually it did open, as Peter Plisner explains.
The opening might have been delayed, but today's first tram was bang on time as it pushed through the now traditional ceremonial banner. And despite the early bank holiday start, there were plenty of passengers wanting to be the first to try it out.
It's wonderful, it's comfortable. I'm a regular commuter.
Just come straight out of New Street station and jump straight on.
But it's been a long time in coming. This Walsall councillor was one of those who lobbied for the scheme in the early days.
It was such a struggle with the first line. It's taken all this time to get to this point, and obviously we're all so keen that things move much more quickly in the future.
The new extension is just 1/3 of a mile long, linking Birmingham's two main railway stations at Snow Hill and New Street. Some have been critical of the fact that you can walk it in just 5 minutes. But for Centro, which has funded the new extension, it's more than just an additional piece of track.
It's a culmination of several years' worth of investment in both the trams, the new depot and the extension into the city centre, and this will now become the hub of an expanded network over the next 5 to 10 years.
And after 3 years of disruption, Birmingham's retailers are hoping the new line will give the city a boost.
It adds to the theatre in the city. You know, go somewhere like Amsterdam or Budapest, you'll see trams wandering around the streets, and they're a fantastic tourist attraction.
And the good news is work on the next extension through to Centenary Square and Edgbaston is due to start next year.
Funding for the extension was only granted in 2017, as Deputy Mayor of West Midlands, Bob Slay, explains.
So a great announcement today for us all. In essence, the Minister's here to announce further funding to take the Metro through to next stage up to Edgbaston. We'll deliver that over the next 2 years or so, and then we'll increase the network and its capability and operation as time progresses. Black Country, out to the airport, all of those things are important to us in the Transport for West Midlands combined authority and equally to the people of the whole of the West Midlands region.
However, footage this year has shown through CGI what the route to the Metro will take.
We're now about to go on board for Birmingham City Centre. Just strap in your seatbelt.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
This tram terminates at Wolverhampton St George's. The next stop is Corporation Street. This stop is Corporation Street.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
This tram terminates at Wolverhampton St George's. The next stop is Bull Street. Alight here for Snow Hill Rail Station for local and national rail services. This stop is Bull Street.
Please hold tight. This tram is about to depart.
This tram terminates at Wolverhampton St George's. The next stop is St Chad's.
I've been there 12 days in Birmingham. So, what is the Midland Metro all about really? A replacement for trains? Or a local service which enables people to get from Birmingham to Wolverhampton without much fuss? Oh, simple. It's a bit of both.